Hey guys, Steve Welch here, BM Toyota in downtown Nashville again. I wanted to show you a little bit more on this panoramic screen here. Now, I'm sitting in a limited 2020 Highlander. This screen is standard on the Platinum. This is your larger screen. This is standard on the Platinum. It's the 12.3 inch, I believe, on the screen. It's standard in the Platinum. It is an option in this vehicle. It's just over $1,000 as an option in this vehicle, but you can definitely see what it does. It gives you this larger screen. So wanted to go over a little bit about what it does, what it can show you, and what it can do for you, of course. So the first part I've got open here is I got the climate part open. If you hit home, it'll come to the last screen. So no matter what I was at, or if I was over here and I hit home, it's going to come back to the last screen you're on over here, and then also the rest that you see here. So kind of giving you an idea, you can kind of see, you can change your temperature here, you can hit your sync, you can undo it so you can have each person control their own. Auto, front, lower, defrost, that's how you change all of your where everything's blowing, let's put it that way. Your fan speed is right here, so faster or slower is right here. Sync, like I said, is right here. This is your rear, so this will actually turn on or off your rear for you. Very easy to get into, very easy to operate. Come back to front. You can go into auto, you can go into eco, heat and cool if you want to do that, but you can do every piece of that right there. The second part I'm going to go into under here is the seat climate. So you can see you have cooled seats and heated seats. Everything's controlled right here, whether you're going heated or whether you're going cooled. It's controlled right here. But you'll also notice you have a second control. So if you don't want to control it off of this screen, you don't have to, you don't have to control it off of that screen. You can come down here and you can control your heat here, your cool here. Every time you hit it, it's going to drop down, off, now back on. Like I said, you can control it back from up here as well. So kind of gives you an option for whichever way you like to use the best. You can do that. The next one's going to be pretty self-explanatory. This brings your XM over onto this screen. Obviously, this is any of your radio that you'd have up. So if you had your radio up, if you had pretty much whatever you were looking at up. So you see I'm moving this around. So I'm moving the screen around here. But it just kind of gives you information on your radio right here. So this actually is the way to get into your presets. You could see your source and stuff like that, but I'm going to hit home here. I'm going to stay over here for right now to kind of give you a idea of what we're looking at. So next one's trip information. You can look at trip history. You can see what you've done, trends, stuff like that. Just kind of range is down here as well. It's still showing your climate down here. Info, you're going to come into, this is the sport setting here for your which actually I have it in sport. I can switch it back to normal. It shows you all of that. This is your setting for your all-wheel drive, so you can see that. You can go into your settings here. You can pretty much look at whatever you want to. If you hit this button, it's going to bring you up to a full screen. And then if you hit down here, it'll, and I hit it twice, but it'll bring you back. That right there will bring you to the other side. So whatever this one is, you can send it to the other side, or you can send it to the other side. So it gives you the ability to do that. So showing you that, this is for your phone down here. Now if you're using Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, chances are you probably won't be using that much, but once you Bluetooth connect your phone to it, you're going to be able to connect your phone and be able to work it that way. So and you can see how I'm pulling up the bubble on either side here. This right here is your XM radio or FM radio or Bluetooth or USB, whichever you want to use. So however you have it hooked up there. You go into, you can check this out. You have your replay. First off, I'm going to show you this. So I'm just going to kind of go into a radio station here. So you can see it's got HD radio. You can kind of, it'll show you your grace note information. So it'll give you your information on what you're looking at. You also, like I said, have your XM and your satellite. And if you take a satellite station and you plug it in, you're going to see this little icon here on the end. What that does is, for as long as the car is running, for as many of the Sirius satellite stations that you have programmed, it's going to record those for 60 minutes. So so if you're listening to something, you want to come back, do something else, I mean, great. It's going to use it for 60 minutes. It's a pretty cool option to have, especially if you like to listen to particular things. Like I like the comedy channels, don't necessarily like the commercials. You can flip back and forth. You can go back, listen to another one, whatever you want to do. It's really nice to use that. Then obviously you can go your source, like I said, radio replay. So if I go here now, you'll see that I've got the ability to back this up or to go forward, but I can listen to whatever I'd want to, and obviously you can too. Works well for podcast as well. So kind of, like I said, just giving you an idea here. I'm going to go back to home. Once I go back to home, sorry, I had somebody talking to me there for a second. You can see I can hit on your navigation. Once I hit on your navigation, it comes up now I've had people say on a couple of my other videos, they wish this would be the whole screen. I can understand that, but this is what it is. You're still going to have your ability to do your climate control. You can move it from one side to the other. You can do your, like I said, you can still do all of your stuff that you can do on there. You still have that function available to you. But this is your dynamic maps here. So this right here, you can actually change the map to the direction. This is the direction you're heading. This is a 3D version of the map, which is actually probably my favorite one. And then this is where north is up. So you can pick which one you want to use. It's really not hard to do. You can see you've got your green lines, red lines for traffic. So you can see all about traffic. You can hit down here. Once you do this, you can change your map mode, POI icon. So now you can do a dual map where you'll have one zoomed out, one zoomed in if you want to. If you come back here again, map mode, you can put a compass on here. Some people like to see that. So you can have your map where it'll kind of move the map over this way, and then put your compass there so you can see which way you're heading, and also your coordinates if you're a coordinate geek like I am. And definitely most people will always keep it on this one just because it gives you the most information about the map at hand. Other thing you'll see here is you can go to POI. What you can do is you can hit this. So say you want to hit gas because you want to see any icons around me, right? And then you can kind of see what's around you here. And it's going to, you can go ahead and pick those if you want to, of course. But if you hit this, now what you're going to see is you're going to see icons. So you got gas over here. It doesn't say who it is, but there's a Shell station here. You can kind of start looking around. You can see the Exxon stations. Everything can move with your finger, of course, but you can see what's where, and you can come over here, and now you can navigate there. So you can hit go. You can save it. You can do any of that. So come back here. You can turn that on, turn that off. All right, so I wanted to show you here too. You can do ATMs, coffee houses, anything like that, your other POIs. Come back over here, show you can broadcast your speed limit here, so it'll actually show you your speed limit on the map for you. And come back here, traffic information, route trace, map data. So now it'll show what the map is. So just like I said, you can flip it one side to the other again. It'll always keep your up there. So now always remember your home screen, then always remember your menu here. So menu still comes up on half here. You can still do your destination, still go into that, your destination assist, all of that's right there. Come back into menu. You can set up the car as well. So projection settings, this is how you set up for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You just enable one of those. You can change the themes. You can change how everything looks. So now you've got red on there. Now you can change back to blue, to gray. So you can change how everything looks. You can change your voice recognition. I'm going to change this back darker so it looks a little bit better on the screen here. Navigation, Wi-Fi setup, vehicle setup. You can customize the vehicle, door lock settings, climate settings, lights. You can go into each one of these. When does it lock? When does it unlock? All of those type things are right here. What do you unlock? Auto relock timer. If you hit your button and you don't open your door within 60 seconds, it'll relock for you. It's just, you can set everything from your radio. So it's not just a radio. It's a little bit more than just that. You set when your lights go on, when they go off, sensitivity. All of that is settable from here. So just kind of giving us a little bit better of a view here for how everything works with your JBL system, with the 13.3 inch screen. It's something like that. So apologize, it's still new to me a little bit, but I know it pretty well. I'm just not sure of the size. So but it's, yeah, I believe it's 13.2. So you definitely, and then here is your USB for connecting to everything. So this one right here is the one that connects to the radio. So if you want to do USB. So just kind of giving you a little bit of what goes on for using this system. Definitely let me know if I can help you further. Steve Welch, Beam Toyota. Hopefully this helped you to understand this system just a little bit better, and how to use it and what's on it. So if you're looking for a vehicle, definitely reach out to me here at Beam Toyota. Steve Welch, I'm happy to help you. This is the panoramic. This is the large screen here on your Toyota Highlander 2020. Have a great day, guys.